Hello beautiful people, today is the day 4 of this Noiler and Abor Acre diary daily checks. So first thing first, I'm checking my water level. I'm not using much water on the tank because I'm using medications on them. So there's the measurements with the medications I'm giving to them. So let's see, they still have some warm water that can still take them till late hours of today. So first thing, let's check on the beds. Let's see how they are doing. Hello Noilers, they are doing very well. Oh, we have one mortality here. We have one mortality for the Noilers, and I think the stove is very low. It's very low. These are the broilers. Okay. We have just one mortality on the 4th day for the Noilers. So these are the broilers. They are doing very well. I am checking for in case there's any mortality in here, but from observation there's no mortality in the broiler section. They are doing well. I noticed that their feeds are down. I had to top up these whole feeders with lots of feed last night. So this morning that feeder there is empty. That feed there is empty. So this and this, there's still some leftover inside. So what I'll be doing this morning, I'll be repositioning this partition because I have my Ross308. They just arrived. I just got a carton because those ones are the main beds I do keep for my main sales when the beds are big. So this Abor Acre, I will be selling most of them as after brooding beds. I will just keep a few of them, about 25 of them, to maturity stage, whereas 75 of them I will be selling them off as after brooding beds. So that's the plan. If you're running your farm, you need to always have a plan on how to go about them all through. So the plan here is that I brought in Ross308 today. I will reposition them. I have to reposition this brooding setup to accommodate them. See, these Abor Acres, they are doing well. I've noticed some growth differences in some of them. Remember, when we are checking the weight on the first video, I was able to, we will get 2.28 grams for the first carton. But the second carton, I was surprised. The second carton, it takes you about 40 grams. Although I didn't put that on the video, it was after I ended the video. That's when I checked on the second carton. I discovered that most of the beds were giving me 40 grams on the second cartons of the Abor Acre. So there's evidence that the beds might not grow at the same pace because some of them might be bigger than some. Maybe the ones on the second carton will be bigger than the ones from the first carton, because the first cartons, they were quite small from the day old. So those are one of the lapses from the hatchery. So far so good. These beds are doing very well. They are a bit excited. They are getting a brighter light than what they have. So stay with me while I'm trying to rearrange the setup to accommodate the Ross308. So guys, I've been able to rearrange the setup to accommodate the new Ross308. These beds are about 3 days old already. So here, this area, we have the broiler. These are Abor Acre broilers. You can see here, they are doing very well. No mortality. The space I've given them is enough for them to expand to the next 3-4 days. That spacing is enough for them. So over here are the Noilers. You see, they are doing well. We just have one mortality from the Noilers. I noticed that their feeding consumption is quite low, so I'm just giving them one feeder over there. So while these guys have about 3 feeders, hopefully by tomorrow I will increase the number of feeders they have in here. So but here, this is where the Ross308 will be coming in. So these Ross308 are Ross308 from Agrited hatchery. I've been using them for the past, let me say, 2 years or 1 year and some months. So they have been doing amazingly well. So the Ross308 will be coming here. I'll be repeating the same procedure when the beds came, these other ones came in, giving them glucose. If you notice very well, my Nupo drinker setup will not be able to accommodate them. And secondly, they are not taking the same kind of water for now. They will be taking just glucose today. So I have to give them, use the conventional 4 liters drinker for them here, over here. Even as the day goes by, I'll still not be able to use the same nipple drinker lines because of the way my line is routed. There's no provision for it to be bent over to this direction. So except I don't have plans for that now. So I'll just make do with the 4-liter drinkers over here for the next few days. Say after about a week or so, I will then expand to a space where it will be more spacious enough to accommodate them using all the drinkers. You can see here, these birds are attempting to jump over. So by the time I cover this space, all those thoughts of wanting to jump over will not be there. So why I'm leaving the blocks level at this level, so that the heat can circulate, because I'm using one source of heat for these birds. So what we have here is about 150 birds. So plus the Ross308 that will be coming in, so that will be approximately 200 birds that will be in this space. So you see, one heat source is taking care of 200 birds. So that's why I said the higher the birds that you are brooding, the more birds you are doing in broiler business, the more you'll be cutting down on costs. So that's why it's very important as a small-scale broiler poultry farmer, you should aim towards growing and expanding your capacity as day goes by, so that you get to make more profit. Because the more birds you have, the more you sell, and the more you sell, the more you make more turnover, and you can be able to slash down your price in selling. So I hope you guys like video. So just stay with me while I introduce the Ross308 into this space. So guys, before the birds will be brought in, I had to position the heat source over there and also made provision for their water. And see here, I use this old script on the floor to spread their feed. So this will make it very accessible for the birds to just get access to feed. Then gradually I will then introduce the main feeder. So I'm using just one tray, because I didn't want to spread the papers up to this point. So I just wanted to just use only this space for the papers, and then over here I use the tray feeder. So by tomorrow I'll be introducing the main feeders for these birds too as well. So you see, the Ross308 will be coming in here, and over there are the Noilers, and over here are the Abor Acres. Okay, so let's bring in the Ross308. So these are the Ross308. This is how they look like. Let me unpack them. Here they are. The birds are active in the carton. So stay with me as we unpack them. So guys, the Ross308 are finally out, and these birds are looking very nice. These are about 40 grams of chicks. So these ones, they are looking okay, and you can see here they are very lively. They are feeding immediately, which is very ideal. You know, like I always tell you guys, how do you get to know birds that will grow very well? Once they get out from the pack, they start feeding, eating, scouting the area. Like these guys over here, they are feeding already. So see, part of the reasons why I like using the newspaper, they are feeding more from the newspaper area. So gradually they'll get to know that their other means of feed is from this tray, and they'll get used to it. If you observe very well, the sizes of these birds and even these ones that have stayed here for about 3 days, they are almost the same sizes. The Ross308, these ones are bigger birds, and they tend to consume more feed than even the other breeds of chicks, broilers. So guys, tell me what you think about this setup. Let me get to hear from the comment sections. You know, let me get to know your own thoughts pattern about what you're seeing over here, about my beautiful setup. So if you're watching this far, I encourage you to just click on the like button. That means you like what you're seeing. And if you're new to this channel, please do well to subscribe to grow the channel, so the algorithm will get to, you know, share these videos to more people, so that more people get to learn just like you are learning now. So thanks for watching this far, and I'll see you guys tomorrow when I'll drop the next video to show you more updates of what is happening here in AT Farms. So bye for now, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.